Scorpio, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. What a pleasure it is to sit here for you all, with you all, reading for mid-June. It's been a little bit of time. This is the last day I'm reading here on Saturday before I leave town for a week. I will be doing, just so you know, if some of you who follow me for the collective reading, it may be on Tuesday since I'll be traveling later on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. I'll still be around, kicking it. I hope you all are doing well. You're enjoying the weekends. Let's see what's going on for you for mid-June. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your current energies, and what you may not see coming. I've got a ton of oracle decks. I was kind of hoping to get these out before I left town because I'm working with like 6 or 7 decks. But you know what? Once a tarot reader, always a tarot reader. I travel with decks. I know you all do too. All of you who pull your own cards, you know what I'm talking about. Big old, bag full of all your friends. I feel like tarot decks are my friends. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. Thank you, Spirit, for jumping in, for presiding over this reading for Scorpio. Things are coming into balance for you, Scorpio. I think that you're exiting a time period where maybe you had a lot of instability in your relationships. I'm getting, Three of Cups is your soul family, your inner circle, outer circle. I look at our social life. You're in the center and there is a big circle. And who's in that? Who's on the outside of that, near the end point, right, of the circle? Who's where you are? Who's standing beside you? I feel like there's been some changes going on in where those people are placed. How much you're going to reel them in or reel them out, right? Let them in on what's going on in your mind, in your life, in your heart. And ones that you're like, yeah, I'm going to when you cast out, the bait, it's like, how far is that cast going, Scorpio? I'm seeing some changes there. But overall, the changes that you've done or made or intuitively felt you needed to do, it's allowing you to feel excited about the people that you are drawing close to you. It feels like things are coming into balance for you mid-June by participating in this discernment around who you tell what's going on with you and who you decide you can't, not trust, but just, it's really up to you. There's an exciting new beginning in your social life, it looks like. Maybe after a time where you felt like you were being kind of twisted up in too many different projects or things. And now things are, I feel like there's a new Scorpio in town that is ready to burst out on the social scene and go and have fun and try to just have a little bit more work-life balance. Ooh, we have the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles. Talk about work-life balance. Look at all that Libra energy. Justice, Empress, and the Eight of Pentacles. My goodness. You were working hard in the past. We're talking like, I have a dream. I'm going to achieve it. I'm not going to give up. And I'm going to work my ass off because I'm leveling up. And you were guided like, hey, let's take the foot off the gas, Scorpio. You might have felt like you were burning the candle. Yeah. But you're telling me it was right and just because you were trying to level up. If it doesn't have to do with your career, you were leveling up in your knowing of who you are, in your standards, in your value, in what you perceive as your worth. It's shifted. Your beliefs shifted. And it was through your karmic journey, and you're showing me it's taken a lot of work. Taken a lot of work to be the Scorpio you are today, but take a bow because it feels like you've achieved some level of balance, some level of self-mastery that's taken quite a bit of time for you to cultivate. So well done. I love that. 2 major arcana with time in between. And this is all symbolizing the self-love and self-care and self-acceptance that we need to create a beautiful perception of self. Ooh, my. Wow. And talk about, wow, Scorpio. Talk about a beautiful perception of self. Your current energy is the Sun, the Six of Wands, and the Fool. Oh, my. You are in a brand new identity. You're in a brand new energy of joy, excitement, being seen, heard, valued, recognized, garnering more attention, getting a promotion, this is success. This is triumph. I think you've arrived at a new beginning where you could feel like a fresh new energy coming in that's exciting. You're happy, Scorpio. This is a very happy, happy, happy vibration. Wow. And I think that this is my, in the light workers deck, she's trust falling into a new beginning, that, you're ripe for success here. I think you see a lot of happiness ahead on the path, and you're opening up your arms to the universe saying, you know what, I feel like it's like a huge blast of self-love, and you're getting that coming in because you're aligning with that vibration. You are reaching a level of achievement, though, that feels so good. It has to do, too, with the parameters or the new standards you put in your life around the people that you let in and the people you released. And you really honoring and acknowledging that life isn't all about work. Because I think you're opening up and you're achieving a level of success where you could just take a deep breath, take a breather, Scorpio, mid-June. Because you want to bask in this energy, bask in it, right? It feels like you're aligning with your future vision, not only of your life path, but of you and how you love yourself and how you see yourself and how you nurture yourself. This is gorgeous. Oh my. Oh my God, Scorpio. Now we have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. I mean, this is like you figuring out that one thing that's your lifelong dream, or meeting that one person that is your happily ever after. This is long-term commitment, long-term success. But feeling humble on the path with this page. I think you're at the beginning of something new and big in your life. It could be, like I said, a new career. It could be building a family. It could be meeting someone that you really want to commit to, but it's new. So we have a little bit of page here sprinkled in. You aligned with this energy of you doing so much work on yourself, and you leveled up. And now I feel like then you like sat in that energy and you're like, okay, I accept myself so fully that now you're seeing mirrored back to you. Like I'm seeing like beautiful connections. Ten of Pentacles is our whole life. Right? What have you built for yourself? This is when you take a step back and you're like, well, I've built this career. I've built this home life. I've built this structure, this home within me. And you're looking back and going, wow, like I worked hard to get to where I am now. But I'm still learning and growing, but I'm really committed to it. I'm committed to this in my life, to really being the best version of myself and living out the greatness in me. And it's like, once you have those expectations of self and you do all those things to align with that, and you find little pockets of that along the way, you're at like the next step on that journey right now, Scorpio. I'm proud of you. This is beautiful energy. Like, whoa. It's like if you were to turn on, this is terrible as an analogy, but I just saw it. When you go into like a tanning bed and like the lights are bright, like you almost have, and you have to put on like those little tiny sunglasses. It's like, or whatever those are. I don't do that anymore, but back in the day when we didn't know any better. And no offense to anyone doing it, it to each their own. But it's something about the brightness, right? The light quotient of where you're operating is so profound that I think it's calling in, it's drawing like energies to you. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, like I said, the Two of Wands, you have this long range vision. You're in transition where you've learned, I think what you've done successfully, Scorpio, is you've put up some healthy boundaries around the people that really are going to help support you in these standards and in you achieving greatness, and the people that don't. Because we are the sum total of, I think, the 5 closest people to you. You are going to vibrate at the level of the sum total of those 5 people. And I think there's been a switcheroo. Some people have left and some people are new. And I think it's making a big difference. Oh la la. I see too, you definitely have somebody new. We have the Knight of Cups here. I think you're dropping your guard and you are holding true to your standards here. And you are potentially some of you are being romanced. Knight of Cups. You've got something new coming in that you've called in. And you're aligning with it. You're aligning with it. Nine of Wands. Talk about it took forever. It took for freaking ever. Some of you are calling in a new partner, and it's been a long time coming. A long time coming. And I think, but you know what? Romance, no romance. You could be feeling romanced by life right now, and you have a higher calling that you're stepping into. And it took a long time. I just getting the Scorpio that I'm talking to right now. And I know you hear this. It's taken a long time to get to this place of happiness inside of you. And to accept and embrace your gifts, to accept and embrace your past, to accept and embrace the person that you've always seen yourself becoming. All right, let's now get into some manifestations. Spirit daughter, let's get a couple of these. What are you working on manifesting at this time? Grateful, gratitude. I'm grateful for the life I created and am creating. See what I'm talking about? You're looking at your life and going, wow, I created this. I did it. Whatever it is, it's coming in. All right. And we have 36 going into 9. It's this year. This is your year, Scorpio, where I feel like this second half of the year is going to be a period of expansion, of stepping out and communicating more with other people, right? Deepening in your relationships, deepening in your, stability and your sense of security and your feeling of home within, and perhaps a home within another. Okay. Look at that. New love. New love. Be grateful. Look at that. They just told you, be grateful because you have new love in your life. It could come by way of a new friend. Could come by way of someone who feels like soul family, right? Actually, it is someone who feels like soul family, whether it's a friend connection or deeper than that. Soul family. Somebody that you're meant to meet at this time. So, the affirmations. I am grateful for the life I created and am creating, and I am open to love in all forms. Yeah, you're opening up, Scorpio. This is beautiful. A lot of you, Spirit's indicating be grateful for the new love in your life. It's coming for you. All right, let's get some sweet love tea. We have sturdy support. Okay, yeah, because we do have so much pinnacle energy here. This feels like whatever the new love in your life is, it could be a new friend. It could be somebody who's coming in. It could be a romance, Knight of Cups. But it's somebody who is meant to, look at that endless love at the bottom. Good Lord. Wow. This could be the one you waited for to love forever. Whoa. Engaged, wedding, commit. Okay. You may have found like your rock. You're the one. Or if you haven't, you are going to in this new cycle. Because you're in a new cycle where what you aligned with was raising, elevating, right? In your vibration and your standards and your value and your worth. You do that. Then you call it in, okay? You're like, I need to make some different decisions for my love life, for my career path, for my stability and sense of security. I think you're learning what it's like to open up and make healthy decisions. So you have something that's extremely supportive coming in that could be spouse material. Wow. Whoever this is, it feels like you waited a long time for this. All right, now let's go back to, I'm on a roll here. I want to get the angel number. New love, endless love, be grateful. This is sturdy support in your life. You're going to build a strong foundation with this individual. You could be coming together right now after a period of instability. It's a celebration. There's excitement in the air, Knight of Wands. There's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of movement forward. There's a whole new path. It's like when you get the call and you're like, I'm going west, and you're like so excited because it's like, you're supposed to do it. That's what the energy you're in mid-June, Scorpio. All right. Ooh, we had a couple numbers come out. This first one came out. Hold your vision, which you have here. 2 of Wands. Hold your vision. You're manifesting a new reality, so make sure you hold on to that vision. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit, Scorpio. Key words: manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Wow. Then we have karma, 888. And we have karma here in the recent past and all the work you did to level up and learn from your karma. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. All right. So this is about your own success, wealth, finances, balance, and cycles. Interesting. That's 888. So that's a lot of abundance coming in by holding your vision, right? And concentrating on positive outcomes, which that's the sun, expecting the good, right? In life. Then we have 1122, a great shift. What I tell you, there's this big change in your life that's come in. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you, Scorpio. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Yeah. You went through a period of personal growth and spiritual development, and now you're working on manifesting these goals. There's a lot of connection and completion going on in your life this summer or this fall, wherever you are in the world, and it feels good. It's a huge shift. A lot of you have called in a beautiful partnership. Could be a work partnership, 10 of Pentacles, or could be a romantic partnership. But you're going to learn and grow from this, and you're going to create a sturdy home in this. This is something long-term, something that's meant to stay in your life. All right, now let's clarify. My. Scorpio. This is probably one of those positive readings I've gotten for you in a while. No more blocks to love. And it's a crossroads for you. See, sometimes we say crossroads like, oh, no. Like, what am I going to do? No, this is like when you hit a fork in the road and Spirit's like, you see a sign and it's like hot tub time machine one way, party time the other way. It's no matter what you choose, you're going to experience greater love in your life. I don't know why I just came up with that. It's like either path is great. So it doesn't matter which way you go. You're at a high vibration. Oh man. Okay, now let's go into clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands, which is wow. It's almost like there might be so much new exciting things, so many new exciting connections coming your way that you don't even know what to do with it all. This is when you get introduced maybe to somebody new, and whether it's in love or friendship, and it opens up a whole new world for you. Like I said, I saw that analogy right when I first started about your connections. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're building new worlds. Ooh, this is great. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. These are people that you can build with. Page of Wands. Oh my gosh. And we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It's like, it's playful. It's fun. It's exciting. Some of you, this is flirty, right? You're looking at building the foundation of something new. It could be around your intention, around building community. All right. Some of you are community oriented and you're feeling very passionate and inspired about a new project. Or again, it could be a new relationship where you're taking the friendship to the next level and you're starting to enter into more of that passion behind closed doors. Wink, wink. And we got, 8 of Swords. So be careful with the mind. Some of you might feel so overwhelmed with everything going on in your life that it's just a lot coming at you. This is also where you need to speak up, speak out, and not hold back. I think you're coming out of a period where you were holding back and kind of overthinking this, overthinking that. And now Spirit's like, just go into action mode, right? Once we start to launch and we've done enough of the research and we've learned enough that we need to learn about ourselves, then it's time to come out of that state. So when it comes to building these new connections, Spirit is indicating that the best way to approach it is through the spirit and not through the mind. I think that I'm not getting like I'm trapped, I'm confined in this. It feels more like there's so much communication going on that you could be overwhelmed with everything you're trying to build. This is when you could be a project leader, taskmaster, or you have a new group of friends and you're just taking in all of this data and you're like, oh my God, information overload. That's what this feels like. So make sure you take your time as you playfully go towards what you're building in your life right now. It's just a lot of communication. I'm just, and it's like, oh my God, it's like data breach, data download, a little overwhelming. So it feels like more of that overwhelming, like when you're building, right? You got to just take your time in it. Let's look at this recent past. Ooh, wow. Death. There you are, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Wow. Talk about holy alignment. I think for you to level up to your Empress energy, what you needed to do was really work on your career, work on your finances, work on creating more stable routines, stable habits. Also, looking at your health and wellness. I see that once you started to really focus in on this, it became a lot more a transformative journey for you. Some of you started to get in better shape, right? Dial in, tweak the diet or your wellness routine. Looking at your financial health. This is, woo, Scorpio, you leveled up in every way, right? Male or female, you started to come into alignment with your life and what you're creating and your inspiration behind that, coming into balance. It's like some of you found like the thing, the type of career that you knew suited you best, that could bring out all of your talents and skills and abilities. And it was new for you then. Now it's like, I'm settling in. Okay. I like this. This beautiful alignment in the past. No wonder you're in the Sun full and Six of Wands, because you came into your own energy frequency. And I think you started to honor yourself more. And it was life-changing. This is recent past. Life-changing energy. All right, now we have the Five of Swords current energy. We have the Knight of Swords and the Sun. This is like, I choose happiness, damn it. Like, I don't know. It's like you're like carpe diem for happiness and spreading joy. It's almost like I'm a lover, not a fighter, right? I think you're softening, Scorpio. You're softening, Scorpio, and I think it's because you have this beautiful exchange of energy with others. It's a whole, it's like a holistic collective thing for you. It's not just one connection. It's all your connections. You maybe are coming out of a period where you had to really walk away and take a stand and say, you know what, I'm fighting for the truth of my life. And if you don't want to, if you're not in alignment with, it's almost like, hey, I'm going on a journey. You don't have to come if you don't want to. I don't want to fight. And I'm not going to fight to keep you to stay in my life. If you don't want to be here, if you don't want to promote peace and joy and happiness with me. And some people just want to poke and they want to be in a lower vibration and they want to drag you down. And I think you just said, you know what? I've had enough of these people in my life. I need to be more careful and cautious about who I really share myself with. On all the levels. You have the double sun. Like, remember what I said? It was like, things like brightening up in your life. Like you started to really glow up. And I think that you might have had people, I'm not getting jealousy here. I'm just getting that the people that really weren't going to give to you in the way you needed and deserved, and you were giving to them, you said, I'm not going to fight to make you give to me anymore. What's the point in that? It's futile. I'm going to make myself happy. And that's what you did. Yeah. And you maybe had to wait a bit, as the dust settled, the wheel turned when you walked away from certain people. It's almost like you didn't walk away. I think you ran. You're like, I am so done. It's like, I'm just done. And then everything lightened up. Feels like you closed out a big cycle where the previous cycle that you were in had quite a bit of conflict. And I think what you were doing is you're compromising your overall happiness. And then you decided, I'm not doing this no more. All right. Now, now we have, oh my Lord, Scorpio. Y'all, are you all on like an all-time high? You guys are all buzzing like, zoom. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here in your immediate future, with the 4 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the 3 of your ships. It was funny because even from the very, very beginning, I was hearing Scorpio ships have arrived. It's the Spanish Armada. It's not just one little rinky-dink rowboat. This is like, what? Like, I manifested this. I don't know what it is for you. You've been waiting a while for it. This is my Wayne's World. I'm not worthy. Yes, you are. Whatever this is, enjoy it. You fought long and hard for your own happiness. You had to make some sacrifices. You had to see yourself in a new way. You had to release the old identity. Yeah, you had to defend and protect and honor the mystic within you, your inner being, your inner knowing. You're coming out of your hermit period of time. And I think you see the light. of your own radiance. And it's come by way of protecting and guarding your energy, protecting your energy. Oh my God, this is amazing. You know, if I didn't know any better, I would say this is spiritual mastery. For sure. I mean, when you vibrate at the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, you're almost like you are a way shower. You are shining a light into the collective. And you have people that you could be teaching, you could be guiding, you could be leading. You're stepping into your calling. You're also stepping into, some of you, a beautiful long-term commitment. It's incredible. This is probably the best Scorpio reading I've done for you, probably in a year, I would say. I'd say it hasn't been an easy year for you, Scorpio. There's something really like, this is a great shift. The great shift. Hold your vision. You've worked through some karma. You're building this sturdy support within you. You have endless love around you. Be grateful for you have arrived in this. The Hangman. Yeah, this took for freaking ever for you to get here. You were patient. You see your life so differently now. You're a new Scorpio. You've held the vision. My goodness, we have a lot of majors here. And the Chariot. This is you becoming so confident on the path. Not cocky, confident. And starting to come back into balance with love, with work, with your connections, moving forward. Some of you are traveling after a period of just, I'm hanging. I'm just hanging tight. I'm waiting for the green light. And now it's a go. Here we go. Look at the ships. The ships went through some storms and they have arrived and they took the long route. This is like crossing, this is Columbus crossing, being at sea for months and months and months and months and months. So enjoy this time period. It feels like you've got a new romance, a lot of you. I'm telling you, this took a long time. It's like your vision is now becoming a reality, and just enjoy it. That's all I got to say. Enjoy it, sweethearts. Because, gosh, when you do the work on yourself, it's so life-changing. It's so life-changing. Well, let's get a sacred geometry. Miracle. Oh my God. You are working on the miracle of abundance. Goodness. Miracle and abundance are the key words for you for the rest of June. The key frequencies. My goodness, we have 33 and 8, and we had abundance here. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves. See, you start to believe in yourself. And then Source just says, here you go. Here you go, Scorpio. And then you start to believe that anything is possible. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And abundance, the energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth we need and the sense of fulfillment that comes from a heart and a soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. You are overflowing with love and gratitude from your heart and your soul in June. This is unbelievable, Scorpio. Whew, my God. Okay. Let's pull a Priestess of Light. I don't know. This is unbelievable. This is really unbelievable. Friendship. Yeah, I think a lot of you have new friends coming in. And also the person that has come in, it feels like a deep, deep, deep friend. And I think the truest love that we can experience, you are the best of friends at the core. You're very, 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 very best friend, right? It's at the bottom. Building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. And then we have support, fun, unity, and play. Card number, is that 14? 5. Like I said, a lot of changes going on in your social circle. It's changing you. Let's read this. Aww. Let's read friends. Friendship. The two smiling young women on this card look out over the beauty of their homeland with joyous appreciation. The profound kindred connection. Yeah. Kindred connections. They change your life, don't they? The profound kindred connection they share. Oh, I'm getting emotional. My Lord, I just got it hit in my heart space. Kindred connections. So sweet, isn't it? They share is clearly a wellspring of ongoing support and happiness. And that's what you didn't have, Scorpio. You didn't have the support that brought about feeling seen and, your kind of people, right? You've got new people that have arrived into your life, and it's telling you that this is an important time to reconnect with friends and loved ones in order to experience the camaraderie and joint intentions of your soul group, soul family. There's a powerful vibration that comes from a connection forged in shared history, philosophy, and loving experiences. It is a palpable yet often unspoken union that brings deep feelings of support. This may or may not be the family of your youth, but when the resonance of these individuals vibrate in harmony, innocence, and enjoyment, you can rest assured that is the family of your soul. Oh my God, the family of your soul. You may have been feeling the need for support lately. If so, let yourself turn to those you know who will allow you to express all your deepest desires and fears without judgment or derision. Unite with others of like mind so you can continue to support each other through good times and bad. This card also encourages you to get together with others for the simple intention of fun and play. The times when you share these magical vibrations will spread the irresistible resonance of joy exponentially through your life and theirs. Always remember, you deserve to let go. Yeah, let go, surrender, to have fun, to come together with the happy souls that lift your energy and fill you with hope, comfort, laughter, and unbounded bliss. Your affirmation for mid-June is, I open myself to the supportive connections around me. I join in the fun and joy that these loving friendships can bring. Wow, Scorpio. Amazing. I am amazed. I'm amazed. You've waited a long time to feel this feeling. I think some of you are going to have moments in the rest of June where you're literally sitting back and you just have the biggest grin on your face and you almost want to feel this wellspring. You almost want to cry because you feel that joyful. And you laugh and you play and you feel like a kid again. What's the advice? What a sweet, and you feel the sweet taste of victory. These people love you, Scorpio. They love you. You have such adoration and admiration. 6 of Wands. What a victory. Sweet, sweet success of the feelings that you're going to have. Mid-June. Wow, Scorpio. We have another 6 of Wands. And it's in your current energy. All right. 6 of Wands, Page of Cups. Feeling like a kid again, are we? Page of Cups, the innocence and the curiosity of being open to love in all of its forms. And 3 of Pentacles, forging new connections, building new worlds. You are in a hugely, hugely creative time when it comes to the feeling of wonderment in your life. I would say ride it out. It's beautiful. Wow. It is a high vibe month for Scorpios out there. Enjoy it, my friends. Namaste.